say this. I will say this. I do think it's unfortunate because I do think, there were decent arguments on both sides. I do think it's unfortunate that you guys got so caught up on whether the other person was being honest or the other person, was telling the truth or reading into intentions. Hold on.
You have to get caught up in it.
Mr. Girl, I think you'd be far more effective getting your point across if you didn't cut people off every 5 seconds, because it just makes you instantly dislikable. Me personally, I can't stand you. I think you're one of the worst content people that you bring on this fucking stream. Every time people try to talk, even if I disagree with the other person, I start to hate you way more because you don't know when to shut the fuck up. No one's ever told you. Sometimes you just need to shut the fuck up. And this is just a piece. You don't even have to care because you just said, I don't care about growing and getting bigger. Well, you know what? I think that's irresponsible on your part, because if you actually cared more about growing, you could exert way more influence. But you're so caught up in your stupid ego that you need to cut everybody off and pretend like, oh, I'm so born out of my fucking virtues that I would not sacrifice them to grow. You should grow your brand so you can help and influence more people. But you're so busy interrupting people and being dislikable in reasons that aren't productive to the conversation that you neuter your own reach for no reason. And so
I think you don't have to think about why you're lecturing me about my rhetoric when you're not lecturing Steven about platforming a Nazi.
Me and Steven have spoken about this offline, and I've spoken with Jidion about
that. If you've spoken to him about it offline, maybe you should speak about it online instead of online, making a bunch of stupid, spineless jokes, using the same kind of meta, fucking fake, half irony, half joking shit that Steven has made popular. And I guess made popular with you, and so now it's paved the door that even black creators are going to say, well, I would rather platform a Nazi than be soy.
Cool. All right.
It's fucking unbelievable.
Hold up. Shh. If you would have let me finish, you would have actually known that there's a video on Destiny's channel where me and him speak about our thoughts after the panel and how I said I would never want to speak to him again because I do think his views are abhorrent and I'm not with it. So we've done it both online and offline. So instead of cutting people off where they're getting to the point that you may have been already getting to, you can learn to listen. You are one of the worst listeners I've ever seen in my life. And why I'm lecturing you. I'm just a viewer who happened to jump on all of a sudden because I thought this whole discussion was going off the rails for reasons that weren't necessary. I think
yes, and so you came in and derailed it with a stupid fucking argument, and now you're lecturing me about rhetoric when you came in and provided cover for a fucking Nazi and for Steven. You're unbelievable, man. You invited yourself into the conversation, and now you're saying, oh, I mean, me and Jidion, who weren't even part of the fucking conversation to begin with, should get just as much talking time as you, when the conversation is me confronting Steven. You're all fucking buddies, and you're going to come in here and defend your buddy. Like, it's unbelievable.
Yes. We're all soy boys, terrified of being soy, who are here to defend Destiny at every point because we're cool friends and all streamers.
Saying something in a funny voice doesn't make it not true.
And just because you said it doesn't make it true either.
I'm not saying it does. I'm saying what makes it true is that it's actually fucking true.
Okay. Yes. How I know.
All right. Give me perms in your Discord or whatever the fuck you use for your podcast. I'll be sure to jump in and start saying stupid shit to undermine whatever you're saying. And then if you interrupt me, I'll tell you, whoa, you know why people don't like you, Abba, blah blah blah.
All right. Listen, please. I get your feelings hurt. I get your feelings.
My feelings aren't hurt. I'm just telling you that what you're saying is fucking dumb. That's all.
Okay. All right.
But you want to give him perms?
I don't have a Discord, so I mean, he can jump in whatever he wants.
You want to give him the key to your guys' studio, so whenever you guys are recording, he can just hop in.
Bro, every time I hear this guy, man, I dislike him more and more. And I just wanted to be the kind of person who didn't just say it in the chat, but said it to his face. Because I think, he gets on these podcasts and he talks over people and he pretty much big bros them with his voice. But the truth is, you're not nearly as insightful as you'd like to think you are. And you are a terrible listener, which makes for a very poor conversation. So I just wanted to be able to join, because I know you complained about me being in the chat all the time. And I just wanted to be able to say to you, all right? So now that you know you can carry on just rattling off and cutting people off and having poor conversations, we'll probably never speak again. So I'm not losing anything. Enjoy.
All right, bye.
Remember to hit that like and subscribe, and don't forget the notification bell so that my videos show up right in your feed.